Marlies and Monsters from Cleveland. Picked up in a shot block. Ben has it. Marlies winning in Belleville last night. We had a little bit of a Wi-Fi error, but the first goal was recorded of the game by Nick Abruzzese. Toronto would beat Belleville 4-1. Fired in, around it goes, far side for Shaw. Moves in and can't get a shot to the net. Christensen was there. Angle, here's Blandisi. Marlies, Anderson, looking, centers. Shot, saved by Greaves. Got the pad out on that one. Here's Bemstrom. Now Angle, middle of the ice and in. To the net, Angle scores! On a break with a beauty. And it's 1-0 Monsters here in the first, early. Cleveland does a great job of putting it on net. The Marlies get caught. And it burns them. It burns them indeed. And not a good start for Toronto on this second night. Monsters come in here. Christensen for Fix-Wolanski. Moves in. Shoots. Wall to save. Lucic came. Shaw for Anderson. And his pass off a stick. Blandisi has it back in front. That misses Shaw. Christensen gets it out for Cleveland. 4-1 win earlier yesterday afternoon in Belleville. Now taking on the Monsters in Cleveland Curly with a 1-0 lead. Clayton far ahead for Dunn. The Marlies take on the Syracuse Crunch next in Syracuse. Here's the corner boards and a shot and a kick saved by Wall. Gogoev to bed for Nick Abruzzese. At the opening goal that was recorded yesterday in the Marley versus Senator game. Lilgren fires that in. Ricochet around. Offside warning against Toronto. And the players get back. Here's Mayer. Middle of the ice. Cleveland with the puck. They've had it most of this first period. And here they come down the left side. Gogoev in the way. Steve's red line in. Fired around. It goes for Gogoev. Gogoev to the net. Won't get it there. Fonstad. Steves keeps it in. Gogoev to Steves. Back for Dahlstrom. Winds up. Shoots. Redirects off the mark and wide. Gogoev, that bounces back in front. Fonstad. And they get it. And outs. Now kept in by Steves. Gogoev for Abruzzese to the net. Tried to tuck, but Greaves closes the legs before he can put it through. And keeps it 1-0. Marlies really just trying to find ground here in this game so far. They've been on their edges, and obviously they played last night, but it's still no excuse. You got to come out each and every night and play your hardest. Here's Simpson, plays it ahead for Lawudo. Down that right side, a look-in pass for Richards. Save, loose, and Wall keeps it out. McMahon, Douglas back into the Cleveland zone. Icing warning, but the Marlies get to it first. Jazowski. Here's Simpson, and the Monsters give it away, but now get it out. Richards to Payne. Up the left wing side, Hallwell clears, knocked down by Richards, keeps it in, looks to the net, with a move and scores! What a beauty by Richards, and it's 2-0 Monsters. Big goal for the Cleveland Monsters, and not a good game for the Toronto Marlies this far. Well, the Marlies have some work to do. They're down by 2. Here's Richards. Now Lawudo back to it. Hit there by Logan Shaw. Marlies, Anderson to Blandisi. He gets that ahead, taken down on the play. Anderson back for Blandisi. Moves in. Joe Blandisi. All he's got, drop back. Here's Petronero, and a save by Greaves. Blandisi, Petronero. Shaw fires. Glove save, Greaves. Easy one on that. 8 seconds to go in the first. 2-0 Monster. Yeah, Marlies have some work to do here, and just a little bit slow getting to the puck all period long. A sluggish first period from the team in blue and white tonight. Angle ahead. This finds Fix-Wolanski. Hellickson back to defend. A shot saved by Wall at the buzzer. 2-0 Monsters through 1. Shot to goal in the hockey game are 6-5 Cleveland, a 2-0 lead. Hits are 3-2 Toronto. Face-offs 5-0 Monsters. 2-0 after 1. Welcome into the second period here tonight. The Cleveland Monsters and the Toronto Marlies. First meeting this year. And here's the draw. One back controlled. Lilligren ahead. Blandisi spins with it. Shaw off the boards in for Blandisi. Back for Shaw. In fires. Blocked in front. Christensen's taken down and a penalty coming against Toronto. Here's Trey. Fix-Wolanski moves in. Shoots. Off of Marley. It deflects the wall. Now the power play for Cleveland. Shots of the game are 6-5. Monsters a 2-0 lead in the game so far for Cleveland. Wall playing on a back-to-back night. Wetton won last night against Belleville. Clayton to Christensen in front for Bemstrom. His shot doesn't make it on goal. Marlies. Here's Liljegren. He'll bring it ahead. That finds Douglas. Far up for Bobby McMahon. McMahon winding up, shooting, and a save. Loose in front. And that one somehow stays out. It got through Greaves, but not over the goal line, and stays 2-0. Shots this period, 2-0 Toronto now. The Marlies do not win that faceoff now. 7-1 in favor of Cleveland on the faceoff. Here's Mark Johnstone. Has help with it, moves in and shoots. Save in the air, bouncing. And Greaves knocks it down and again holds on for Cleveland. Marlies creating those chances against the Cleveland Monsters, the affiliate of the Columbus Blue Jackets. And Columbus has had a not so good core this year, but in terms of the Monsters, they're putting up their ground in the American Hockey League. Here's Mayer for Dunn. Now Mayer for Christensen. That's turned over to Mark Johnstone. He has help with him. Dahlstrom, here's Badini in front. A shot and loose in the air. They can't find it. Marlies had chance after chance shorthanded, and they couldn't buy one. Here come the Monsters on a break. Saved by Joseph Wall. His biggest. Mayer fires. That's blocked. Marlies get it ahead for Alex Steeves. Here's Steeves. All the speed he's got to the net. And not much there as he ran out of real estate. Played into Fonstad. It comes out almost halfway. 2-0 Monsters. Hallwell back in and on goal, easily kicked away. Here's Clayton. Big hit on Abruzzese. Abruzzese battles for it. Has it and fires. Save. Loose. And what a save. Getting across on that robbery against the Marlies. Here's another. And that one misses its mark. Steve centers that shot off the blocker. And the Marlies, who have a little bit of press here this period, could not buy a goal on that one. What a save by the netminder. And Greaves. Dunn has that back for Meyer. His shot off of Marley, sticking in behind the net. 9 to go in the period. That's way ahead for Joe Blandisi, who's held off. Anderson picks it up with a move. Anderson! He fired it high. What another chance. And it comes out and back down the Marley ice. This one banks off the boards, picked up by Toronto. It's Liljegren. He'll look ahead. He has help with him in Ben. Up ahead for Joey Anderson again. Anderson makes his way in and shoots. So that one misses its mark. The rebound came out in front. But the Monsters find it and do get it out. Liljegren ahead. This finds Blandisi. Back for Liljegren in front. And he lost that. Got it back in front. Scores! Joe Blandisi. He puts Toronto on the board with his first of the season. And the Marlies have cut the lead in half with just over 5 to go in the second period. Now Greaves with a beautiful save, but then this is a perfect pass across, and he goes roof on Greaves to make it 2-1. Face off back to center. Here we go. One back controlled, and here's Jazowski with it. Bemstrom. Now Trey Fix Wolanski has that back, and he'll bring it inside. Jazowski again. And knocking that down and far and around. Douglas to it in front. Centers. And it bounced in the crease. But never found a Marley stick. And it stays out. Greaves does get the paddle down to keep it a 2-1 game. This period has definitely been in favor of the Toronto Marlies. Just doing a great job of putting the puck to the net. Creating those opportunities. And because of it, they scored a goal. We're on one. Here's Liljegren. He'll set up Ben. His shot won't make it. Douglas fires. That goes high and wide. Jazowski with it. In front center. That scores! Bobby McMahon. Just over 2 to go in the second. And the Marlies have tied it. Bobby McMahon with his first of the season. Look at this pass in the slot. Beautiful. Gets across. And he's there to tap it in to tie this game. Marlies have dominated the second after some robbery early on by the Cleveland netminder. Here's a pass. Douglas on a break. Curtis Douglas! And he couldn't get it to go. Ran out of real estate. And here's Trey Fix Wolanski the other way. McMahon stopped that. Here's Bemstrom. He scores! Came bouncing in the slot, and Cleveland regains the lead late here in the second period. The goal scored by Emil Bemstrom with just 23 seconds to go in the second period. That's a big goal for the Cleveland Monsters. The Marlies have been on their heels, and then finally they got things going, and they looked really good. They tied it up, and now they're losing again. Here's Hallwell. Looks ahead and turn that over. Marlies clear. That'll do it for 2. The Monsters 3. The Marlies 2 through 40 minutes. Shots to go in the game are 19-8. Toronto hits are 8-4 Marlies. Faceoffs 10-3 Cleveland. Power plays Monsters 0 for 1. Toronto has had one 3-2 after 2. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Rocket Field Mortgage House. And here's the draw. One back by Toronto. Just started the third. Shaw tries to get it inside. He lost the puck there. Monsters have it. They get it ahead for Bemstrom. He has the go-ahead goal. In. Shoots. Wall to save. Keeping that out as Bemstrom looks for his second in a row. Marlies. Anderson looking from the corner in front. It deflects in behind. That was Blandisi. Here's Angle with it. Marlies keep it in. Joe Blandisi to Shaw in front. That pass. Too many of them. Shaw gets that back and shoots again. Off the stick. Marlies keep it in. Liljegren in front, centering that. It's tipped wide. Liljegren threw it back on net. Off the side of the goal. Greaves settles it and covers for a face-off. Got ourselves a hockey game. So here we go. Draw one. Here's Clayton with it. Corner. Now Marlies center and sent it through the paint. Nick Abrazizi. Couldn't ask for a better chance there. And the Monsters now the other way. They give it away. Steves for Abrazizi. Marlies in again. Steves in front. And what a save. Again, Greaves gets across. It's the second robbery tonight against Toronto. Here's Fix Wolanski. To Angle. Gave that away. Gogoev across for Steves. Gogoev with it back. Middle. In. Can't get a shot. Now does. Loose in front. That was Steves. And again, it never found a Marley stick as they turn the other way. In come the Monsters. Almost halfway through the 33-2 Cleveland lead. They blew a 2-0 lead. Regained it late in the second. McMahon. Here's Gogoev. The Marlies have definitely been playing the better game the last few minutes. Douglas shoots. And a glove save. Greaves. And a face-off in the Cleveland zone with 9:09 to go. Marlies have one loss this year, and it's on the road against the Laval Rocket 3-0. Here tonight, trailing 3-2 at 9:09 to go. They've had some very tight road games. Here's another one of those. Here's Bernie to Dunn. Marlies have had their looks here. Not so far in the third. They got one a moment ago, though. Here's McMahon. He gets it in deep. He has a goal here in the third. Kozowski back. Here's Hallwell setting up. Hallwell to McMahon. Bobby McMahon, and he's slashed, and Toronto will go to the power play. 6:53 to go. Marlies on the power play. Face-off to come here to the right side of the net. Extra man on the ice for Toronto late in the third. Won by Gaunce, and he will just pick it up and flip it down the ice. Liljegren will chase after it. 6.5 to go here in the third. Monsters 3, Marlies 2. Pass ahead for Logan Shaw. Shaw has it. He has Anderson with him. Shaw to Anderson! Can't get it to go. Ran out of room. Another centering pass. That was Alex Steves. He has it from the corner. He shoots. Walker save. Here's Gaunce. Tries to clear. Marlies with a great keep in. Anderson across. Here's Steves. To it. To the net. Shoots. Save. 30 seconds on the power play. Liljegren fires. Broken stick. Backhand in front. And it got through Greaves, but not in. 5:10 to go in the third power play. Almost done. Still 3-2. Monsters holding on by a thread. 17 seconds to go in the power play. One back controlled by Sweezy, and he can't clear. Logan Shaw. There's Gaunce, and it does get out and down the ice to kill off the rest of the penalty. Marlies 0 for 1 on the power play. Cleveland also 0 for 1. Here's Alex Steves. Steves looks for Shaw. Found him now. Logan Shaw, backhander in tight. Can't get it to go. Payne. Been one of those games for Toronto where they have the chances but can't score. Sweezy gave it away. Anderson in. Anderson scores! with 2:26 to go. A beautiful move by Joey Anderson. And it is 3-3. Late here in the third period, that's a big goal for Toronto, and Anderson goes from right to left and backhanded by the left pad of the netminder in Greaves. 3-3, 2:26 to go. One back by the Marlies. It's been all Toronto here in the third. Here's Blandisi, and shoots, scores! Joe Blandisi with a rip up and over the catching mitt of Greaves, and Toronto has taken their first lead tonight. Late here in the third, Blandisi with his second of the night, his second of the season. A late 4-3 tally for the Marlies. Taking on the Syracuse Crunch next, but this is huge. Just get it to the net. Off that draw, he walks in and slams it home up and over the glove. Anderson for Blandisi. Lost the puck, they'll turn back again. Here's Richards, going to look to pull the goaltender now. Final minute of play. 4-3, Toronto leading. Blandisi chases after it, Christensen has that back. Monsters get it ahead to Richards. And he'll just get it in the Toronto zone as here's a turnover. They get it back. Liljegren for Blandisi. And heading to the bench a little early was Greaves. Anderson scores! To the empty net with 50 seconds left to make it 5-3 Marlies. Empty net goal, and the Marlies just put this game to bed. Another road victory. Heading to Syracuse next. And they will see the Rockford Ice Hogs later, as here's a tripping call. It's going against the Marlies, and that'll give Cleveland a chance to pull the goalie again. So a game that was all Cleveland. They're up 2-0. They blew it. Went back up 3-2 to start the third. They've given up 3 here in the third. They're down 5-3. Redirects and a save by Wall off that faceoff. Here's Bedini. He misses the empty net by a mile, but it is another power play, so the icing, well, there's none. Here's Payne, in they come, and a save. Wall loose, he got that too. In front was Hellickson. For Joe Bedini, he clears, and down it goes again. To the empty net, it misses wide. Clayton down to 10 seconds. Payne ahead. Christensen to the net. Fix-Wolansky scores! With 6 seconds left, a power play goal to make it 5-4. What a game from Cleveland. The Monsters are going to fall a step short tonight. Fix-Wolansky with a beauty. Clayton gave that away. Dahlstrom ahead. Steves offside with 2 seconds left. That's going to let Cleveland pull the goaltender again here. Offside the call. Face-off just outside the Cleveland zone. Or outside the Marley zone, rather. Here's the draw. One back and picked up. Here's Hallwell. Tries to clear the empty net. Doesn't matter. The Marlies win it. 5-4 over the Cleveland Monsters. Another tight road victory. Joseph Wall will pick it up. And the Marlies head off to Syracuse to take on the Crunch. Or is it, sorry, it's Rockford first, then the Crunch.